Hello and welcome! Gamdias might not be a brand you've heard much about, but they're making a very flashy entry into the PC aftermarket, and nothing says flashy like RGB LEDs do. In fact, if you look at Gamdias' website, you can be excused for coming away with the impression that they are an LED manufacturer trying to move inventory by slapping various PC components to it. Let's open the aptly named Aeolus, a windy Greek god, M1 1403R box and show you exactly what you get for a suggested retail price of about 70 bucks. What we have here is a very nice set of 50-something RGB LEDs that come equipped with 340mm fans attached to them. The specs provided by Gamdias claim that one of these moves up to 66 cubic feet per minute while generating just 17 to 23 decibels of noise. This, of course, would not account for the sound of air moving through filters, fins or other obstacles. Also, the fans are using ball bearings and are a bit noisier when mounted vertically. More about this non-standard connector later. There is no documentation on what the static pressure generated is, but going by the blade design, it's probably middle of the road for a 140mm fan. Hence, these are a good choice for your chassis and an okay pick for coolers that are not very dense, but at the same time they shouldn't be your first selection when it comes to radiators. How best to demonstrate the RGBs, but with a sexy black and white shot? There's a certain feature of Gamdias' setup that needs to be discussed first. This little box here. For some, it'll be welcome. For others, it'll be a deal breaker. Thanks to this hub, by using the remote you can switch between about 50 lighting effects and somewhat change color and intensity. That's awesome if your motherboard isn't an Asus MSI Gigabyte or ASRock model with LED control. And if it is, you can connect the hub to it and synchronize the lighting effects through the mobile software. You get a lot of control over the RGB, but on the other hand, there's only one way to set fan speeds, by using the remote to choose between the three presets. There is no PWM control. These are not PWM fans. If you look at the wiring, you'll see a proprietary connector that features 4 wires for the RGB and 2 wires for the fans. So, if by any chance your hub box perishes, the fans are no longer usable without getting a replacement or doing some serious rewiring. The whole shebang is powered by a single SATA connector, and the hub can handle up to 6 fans and 2 LED strips. And weirdly enough, Gamdias doesn't seem to be currently selling any LED strips. Now, I don't have a spare motherboard, so we're going to have to fire this up the old-fashioned way, with a paper clip. Marvel at this glorious sight, that my crappy phone camera does no justice. Seriously though, this is completely safe, as long as you stick your tool in the right place, pins 15 and 16, green and black wire. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the power is off while you're doing it, just in case. The LEDs are strong enough to throw some really nice illumination inside your rig, says the guy showcasing an empty case. Okay, let's make this a bit more interesting, with a completely unscientific example of how much air these fans move and how loud they are at the different settings. Overall, I'd say at the medium and low settings they're practically inaudible. In the end, if you're buying these, it's not because you're looking for top-of-the-line cooling. You get them for the awesome light effects and the reasonable price. That they happen to quite quietly move a decent amount of air is just a nice bonus.
That's all for now. Subscribe if you'd like, though there's no schedule or rhyme to what or when the next video will be. Cheers and thanks for watching.